My beloved child, come close and hear my heart for you today. Before a word forms on your tongue, before a tear escapes your eye, know this: I am already here. I am working on your behalf, arranging the pieces of your life in ways you cannot yet see. Even now, I am closer than your next breath, covering you with my love, shielding you with my strength. You have wondered, God, where are you, in the silent nights? You have carried burdens too heavy for your soul, whispering prayers that seem to rise into an endless sky. But I tell you now, you have never been alone, not even for a second. My eyes have never left you, not even for a heartbeat. The battles you face are real. The storms rage and the winds howl. Fear tries to entangle your dreams and cast shadows over your hopes. Yet I, the Lord your God, remain unshaken. I am your fortress, your rock, your unshakable hope. When the world roars with chaos, when your heart trembles with the weight of uncertainty, I whisper to your spirit, be still and know that I am God. Lean into me now. Imagine my arms wrapping around you, not in judgment, but in fierce and tender love. You are seen. You are heard. You are known. Let go of the fear that has gripped your soul. Let go of the shame and the lies that tell you you're too broken, too far gone. My love for you is unconditional, everlasting, and pure. I do not love you less when you stumble. I do not withdraw when you question. I draw even closer. My child, I have carved your name upon my heart. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are held in the everlasting arms of a God who never slumbers nor sleeps. Every tear you have cried is precious to me. Every battle you have fought, I have seen. Every silent prayer, I have heard. Today, I call you to a new beginning, not a beginning birthed out of your own striving, but one flowing from the fountain of my unchanging love. Lift your eyes from the ground of despair. Fix your gaze on the horizon of hope I have prepared. I am not just mending broken dreams, I am making all things new. Your future is bright not because you are strong enough to secure it, but because I am faithful enough to sustain it. I specialize in making a way where there seems to be no way. I breathe life into barren places. I speak light into the darkest nights. And I am doing it now, in you, for you, through you. So breathe deeply, my beloved. Let my peace settle over you like a warm, reassuring blanket. Rest your weary heart against my chest and hear the steady rhythm of my love that beats for you alone. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not defeated. You are loved beyond measure. You are carried by grace. You are held by unfailing hands. And the best is yet to come. Take a breath, dear child, you've been holding so much for so long. The weight you carry, though invisible to others, is known deeply by me. I see the moments you stay strong for everyone else while your own heart quietly shatters. I know how it feels to pour yourself out and still wonder, does anyone see me? Yes, I see you. I see everything. You've carried this alone long enough. It's time to lay it down. Let me shoulder the burdens you were never meant to bear. I am your refuge, not just in moments of desperation, but in every breath, every decision, every fragile hope you try to protect from disappointment. You don't need to fix it all. You only need to come to me. Let my grace fill the gaps where your strength has run dry. Do not measure your worth by how much you accomplish, how well you perform, or how little you ask for help. That is not the standard of my love. My affection is not earned, it is poured out freely, because you are mine. Even when you've been misunderstood or cast aside, I have remained by your side. I do not see your scars as shame, I see them as sacred reminders of battles endured and faith preserved. And when others dismissed you, I marked you as chosen. You wonder if you're too broken to be used. But I tell you now, broken things in my hands become instruments of glory. The same hands that formed the stars also cradle your soul, healing the wounds no one else can see. So rise, not in your own might, but in the power of the one who goes before you. This fight you face, it does not belong to you alone. I am in the midst of it with you. I fight beside you, I war for you, and I win on your behalf. Even when the future looks uncertain, even when your prayers feel delayed, do not assume I am distant. Delay is not denial. Silence is not absence. I am already working in the unseen, aligning, preparing, perfecting. I don't just hear your prayers, I collect them like treasure. Each tear is sacred to me, each sigh a language I fully understand. Let go of the guilt for not being strong enough. I never asked you to be everything. I simply asked you to be mine. In your weakness, my strength is revealed. In your stillness, my presence is known. So pause now. Let me refill your soul. Your journey is not over. Your story is still unfolding. And the chapter you are entering is one of healing, restoration, and breakthrough. I am the God who answers. I am the one who redeems. Lift your eyes, child, you are not defeated. You are dearly loved, fiercely protected, and deeply called. This season will not break you. It will build you. What the enemy meant to destroy you, I will use to develop you. Because the battle is not yours, it is mine. And in me, victory is already written. You've wondered how to take the next step. The road ahead feels uncertain, too many unknowns, too many past wounds whispering, what if it happens again? But hear me now, you are not wandering alone. I go before you. Before you reach the edge of the path, I've already walked it. I see every twist, every shadow, every challenge that lies ahead. And more importantly, I see how you'll overcome each one, not in fear, but in faith. You don't need to map out every detail of your journey. I never asked you to have it all figured out. I only ask that you stay close to me. I am your compass when confusion rises. I am your peace when the pressure feels overwhelming. Do not be intimidated by the size of your obstacles. The mountain may look massive, but the one standing with you shaped the mountains with his own hands. I am not guessing the way, I am the way. What seems like delay is actually preparation. I'm clearing debris, building bridges, softening hearts, all before your feet even arrive. The plans I've written for you are not vague or fragile. They are detailed with purpose, sealed with promise, and carried by grace. No enemy can cancel what I've ordained. No mistake can erase what I've spoken. So breathe, you're right where you need to be. In this season, I'm not only guiding you forward. I'm guiding you deeper. Deeper into trust. Deeper into surrender. Deeper into identity. You've believed in me. Now I'm inviting you to believe me. Believe what I say about your life. About your worth. About your future. When you feel forgotten, remember, I never lose sight of those I've chosen. When the voices around you stir doubt, let my truth quiet the noise. When fear grips your heart, let my love drive it out completely. The waiting is not punishment. It's sacred space where faith grows roots. I am using this time not to delay your destiny, but to develop you for it. And no, you haven't missed it. You're not behind. You're not too late. My timing is never off. I see the full picture. I know what you need before you even ask. I withhold nothing good from those who walk with me. When the world says rush, I say rest. When pressure builds, I whisper peace. When doors close, I open the ones no man can shut. Let me show you what's on the horizon. Not a life of survival, but one of significance. Not scattered hope, but steady joy. Your path is not random, it's blessed. I have marked it with favor, anointed it with grace, and lit it with my promises. You don't need to chase purpose, you're already walking in it, one faithful step at a time. So take courage, beloved. The path may still have valleys, but they lead to glory. The road may wind, but it is secure. Because you are not alone. Because I go before you. You've walked through storms that no one saw. You've smiled through silent heartbreak, carrying burdens that tired your soul, wondering, will I ever feel whole again? Child, listen closely, I am restoring you. Not just patching up the broken pieces, but breathing life into what you thought was lost forever. I'm not merely fixing the surface. I'm healing the roots, the memories that sting, the questions that never got answers, the moments you tried to forget just to keep going. Yes, I saw it all. Every night you cried without a sound. Every time you were overlooked. Every wound inflicted by words that should have protected but instead caused pain. I was there. I still am. And I am not leaving until the healing is complete. You don't have to be afraid of those memories anymore. They do not define you. They are not the end of your story. What was meant to break you, I will use to build you. What the enemy used to silence you, I am now transforming into a testimony that will set others free. Do not believe the lie that says you're too far gone or too damaged to be used. You were not disqualified by the pain, you were refined through it. And now, through my spirit, you are rising stronger, wiser, and more compassionate than ever before. Let me in. Let me reach the places even you've kept guarded, the fears you've hidden, the guilt you've carried, the self-doubt that whispers, not enough. I see every layer of your heart, and I love you fully, without hesitation. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are being restored, from the inside out. Let go of the shame. You were never meant to wear it. My grace covers every flaw, and my mercy rewrites every regret. The love I give is not dependent on your perfection. It is rooted in my promise, and that promise has never changed. Your joy is coming back. Your voice is being renewed. Your confidence is being rebuilt. This is a season of revival for your spirit. Not the kind that demands effort, but the kind that flows from surrender. Come back to me daily, not out of duty, but desire. In the stillness, I will whisper truth over you. You are cherished. You are enough. You are mine. Let my word become your foundation. Let my presence become your healing balm. You don't have to pretend in my presence. You don't have to hide your weariness. I invite it all. And I promise, in return, to pour out peace like a river, joy like morning light, and strength that doesn't run dry. Your past may have shaped your story, but it will not dictate your destiny. I am doing something new. And this time, it won't feel like striving. It will feel like coming home. So breathe deeply. Let my spirit fill every hollow place. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being restored, beautifully, completely, permanently. Now that your heart is being restored, it's time to look up again. Not just to remember, but to recognize that what I've spoken over you is beginning to come to life. Yes, even now, while you're still healing, still learning to trust, still finding your rhythm, my promise is already unfolding. The seeds you planted in tears, in silence, in small acts of obedience, they were not forgotten. They are breaking through the soil. Quietly. Faithfully. Supernaturally. And soon, what was once invisible will be undeniable. You may not see the full picture yet, but don't mistake hidden roots for inactivity. My work often begins underground, deep where eyes can't see but faith still believes. Every moment you chose to believe me over the lies. Every time you returned to me instead of running. Every whisper of worship when no one else was watching. It mattered. It moved my heart. And it activated the beginning of miracles. I am not a distant God making empty promises. I am your Father, your provider, your advocate. When I speak life, it flourishes. When I speak victory, it comes. And what I've spoken over you, it will not return void. You've been asking, when will the breakthrough come? And I say, it has already begun. Not in the way the world recognizes. Not through applause or accolades. But in the quiet unfolding, the divine rearranging of circumstances, the inner shifts of peace, the divine connections forming without your awareness. I am making rivers in the wilderness, and roads through the impossible. You won't have to chase opportunities. My favor will find you. You won't have to force doors open. My hand will unlock them. But remember this, with promise comes process. And though I bless, I also build. You are not being rushed, you are being readied. So don't compare your timeline to someone else's. Their path is not yours. Their pace is not your measure. What I am doing in you is distinct, intentional, and precious beyond comprehension. Stay present with me. Each step is sacred. I'll show you how to steward the blessing, how to walk in wisdom, how to carry joy without fear of losing it. You won't just taste the promise, you'll live in it. And when resistance rises, when doubt tries to re-enter, remind yourself. God is not a man that he should lie. If he said it, he will do it. So keep your hands open. Keep your eyes fixed. Keep your heart surrendered. Because the promise is not someday, it's today. It's taking shape in your thoughts, your decisions, your prayers. You are not waiting for a miracle, you are walking in one. And as you keep moving forward with me, I will pour out blessings pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This is not the end of a chapter. This is the birthing of purpose. What once felt delayed is now divine timing. So walk boldly, my beloved. Not as one hoping for breakthrough, but as one already chosen to carry it. Now that the promise is awakening within you, let me remind you of something essential: you were never meant to hide. I didn't restore you just so you could survive. I healed your heart to awaken your calling. I didn't bring you this far just to leave you standing in the shadows. You, my child, were made to shine. There is light in you, divine, resilient, unshakable, because it comes from me. Not a flicker born of emotion or chance, but a flame I placed in your soul from the beginning. Before anyone else saw your potential, I declared your purpose. Before you spoke a word, I called you by name. And no amount of failure, no voice of condemnation, no delay in your journey can revoke the calling I placed on your life. You are not the sum of your past. You are not just a survivor of storms. You are a beacon of my glory, sent to bring hope where darkness lingers, peace where chaos thrives, and truth where confusion shouts. You've asked before, God, why me? And I answer now, because I chose you. Not because you're flawless, but because you're willing. Not because you have it all together, but because your heart is mine. And yes, it will cost something. Walking in the light always does. You'll have to let go of old labels, outgrow comfort zones, and reject the fear that says you're not enough. But every time you speak life instead of doubt, every moment you extend grace instead of anger, every step you take in obedience, heaven rejoices. Do not underestimate the ripple effect of your yes. You are not invisible in the kingdom. Your story carries weight. Your presence shifts atmospheres. Even in ordinary moments, you radiate my spirit to a world desperate for something real. You may feel small, but I've placed eternal significance in your voice. You may feel quiet, but I've wrapped authority around your words. You may still be figuring things out, but my spirit within you knows exactly what to do. So walk boldly. Live like you're loved, because you are. Speak like you carry truth, because you do. Shine like the city on a hill, because I've set you there. Let people see me through your laughter, your compassion, your courage to keep showing up. And when the world tries to dim your flame, when the enemy whispers that you've lost your way, remember this: you are not just redeemed, you are anointed. You're not only forgiven, you're commissioned. You're not waiting for permission, I've already sent you. You are salt. You are light. You are mine. And nothing in this world, nothing from your past, no failure or fear, can change what I've declared over your life. You were made to shine.